Yes, it's Eric Previn, county resident from District 3. Item number 25, I can only think of the following. That this morning on the train there was a small family with a very young child, an African-American family going to, I don't know where they were going, but they were a very adorable group of people. And I was thinking about item 25, which is to build a women's facility in Lancaster. To incarcerate, but in a friendlier setting than what we've been accustomed to. I am vigorously opposed to this. I think that we need to focus really closely on whether or not we want to get involved in state funding reach out where it's not in our interest. And I think to incarcerate women is a terrible idea. Of course, we have to punish women who have broken the law in some way if you feel strongly about that, but creating a giant kind of infrastructure to schlep, to use the colloquial term, people up there from down here and put them into any kind of program that involves incarceration is a terrible, terrible idea. It's a soul-tappingly bad idea. So I really think we need to reinvent. I know that Jackie Lacey is across the street thinking about other solutions and diversion. We need to lower the numbers of women who were incarcerated. Because if you think about taking a mother out of that mix, you are left with a very grim situation that feeds the DCFS mill that we don't want to do. We don't want to have to put kids into the alternative programs that don't work so well, that have terrible outcomes that we know we're fighting. So I really urge you, I spend a lot of time on that for that reason, to rethink what we're doing there. It's a terrible, terrible idea. Item number 15 is Mayor Antonovich's new effort to adjust the supervisorial sort of lead, who's in charge and how many deputies are in between the CEO and what they're doing and who's in charge. First of all, let me just dovetail the following into the idea of appointing Mark Saladino as the new county council. This Board of Supervisors is nearing its term out, many of you, and it's very important that the new supervisors, whether it's Mr. Shriver, Kuehl, and Ms. Solis, have an opportunity to weigh in. So as the LA Times, I think, pointed out, to be pre-choosing this guy who's a county council from Treasurer Tax Collector, where he's been working tirelessly with Wall Street on behalf of Wall Street, is a terrible, terrible choice to make without the new input from new supervisors, in my opinion. I know that one of the supervisors has voted against, I don't know why, but I really feel that this and along with, I've been chasing Supervisor Yaroslavsky about reappointing as many of his, commissioners as possible. You know, it's an idea of building your legacy or keeping your control, but it's not in the interest of the public, who are, in theory, going to benefit from a shift in reflecting where we think that the county should be going. And so with that, I urge you to suspend that until the new blood is in town. Thank you.
Next.